The only time you run out of chances is when you stop taking them. What is fame? A fancied life in others' breath. No one should be ashamed to admit they are wrong, which is but saying, in other words, that they are wiser today than they were yesterday. Beauty's in vain. Their pretty eyes may roll, charms strike the sight, but merit wins the soul. Those who tells a lie is not sensible of how great a task he undertakes, for he must be forced to invent 20 more to maintain that one. Do you find yourself making excuses when you don't perform? Shed the excuses and face reality. Excuses are the loser's way out. They will mar your credibility and stunt your personal growth. Two purposes in human nature rule: self-love to urge, and reason to restrain. Amusement is the happiness of those who cannot think. Every professional was once an amateur. Act well on your part. All the honor lies there. To be angry is to revenge the faults of others on ourselves. Never elated when someone is oppressed. Never dejected when another one is blessed. What some call health, if purchased by perpetual anxiety about diet, isn't much better than tedious disease. Strength of mind is exercise, not rest. Vices and virtues are of a strange nature, for the more we have, the fewer we think we have. The vanity of human life is like a river, constantly passing away, and yet constantly coming on. For some reason, some people will never learn anything, because they understand everything too soon. Men must be taught as if you taught them not, and things unknown proposed as things forgot. I begin where most people end, with a Vulcan fiction of the emptiness of all sorts of ambition, and the unsatisfactory nature of all human pleasures. Expression is the dress of thought. Praise from a friend, or censure from a foe, are lost on hearers that our merits know. Fame can never make us lie down contentedly on a deathbed. Some judge of authors' names, not works, and then nor praise nor blame the writings, but the men. Do good by stealth, and blush to find its fame. There's but one way I know of conversing safely with all men, that is, not by concealing what we said or do, but by saying or doing nothing that deserves to be concealed. In faith and hope, the world will disagree, but all mankind's concern is charity. Sleep and death Two twins of winged race of matchless swiftness, but of silent pace. Let fortune do her worst, whatever she makes us lose, so long as she never makes us lose our honesty and our independence. An obstinate person does not hold opinions, they hold them. Those who serves his brother best gets nearer God than all the rest. When we're young, we're slavishly employed in procuring something whereby we may live comfortably when we grow old. And when we're old, we perceive it is too late to live as we proposed. Whenever I find a great deal of gratitude in a poor man, I take it for granted there would be as much generosity if he were a rich man. Passions are the gales of life. Genius creates and taste preserves. Taste is the good sense of genius. Without taste, genius is only sublime folly. Our proper bliss depends on what we blame. Praise undeserved is satire in disguise. Men are some to business, and some for pleasure. But every woman is a rake. Trust not yourself, but your defects to know. Make use of every friend and every foe. Characters in conversation that are usually considered pleasant consist of politeness and falsehood. On wrong swift, vengeance waits.